Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. Goodness, I really hope the highway's open this afternoon, so it doesn't take me forever to get home today. But it's time to get up and get ready for work.
Boys are at school. I'm gonna go downstairs, turn on everything, get myself all squared away for the day. And I ended up buying a game last night because I was like, yeah, I'll just stop looking at the sales and see what kind of games I want to play. So I eventually found a game that I wanted to play, and I got to playing it. I had a lot of fun. Kept me entertained. It was 11:45 and I wasn't exhausted because I wanted to play more. But duty calls where I gotta go to sleep at some point, so shut it all down and went to bed. But overall, had a lot of fun on this game, so there's a positive side to it. It's a game that welcomes a lot of adventures, a lot of looking around, searching, finding little holes and areas to explore while not hiding them too hard. It's not like I have to run on the edge of every single wall inside the game. It kind of visually lets you know that there's somewhere to go that way. So yeah, I actually had fun. It was great. First time for everything. It's just been a big meh time in gaming, and so it's good to have this game, which came out in December. So, yeah, at least I've caught up to, recent games. Let's see how that goes. But I'm gonna change this battery and we'll see what the day holds in store. So, me and this guy have been going back and forth because I said, you got treats right there. And yet he's still sitting right there waiting for me to grab the bucket. Because I put him up there last night and he didn't need him. So they're still there. I just went up and down the stairs a bunch. So that's why I'm out of breath. But he's just sitting there complaining to me, hey, I want treats. Why are you not giving me treats? But he already has treats up there. You have treats right there. I promise. They are right there, Jax. But if I shake that tub, betcha he'll jump up there. And then I won't give him any, and I'll show him. Right there. They've been right there the whole time. This dumb cat. He is something special. Yeah, they're right there, you Nimrod. You won't eat them, huh? Let me try this and see if you'll eat them. They're right there. He's dumb. I guess it's my fault for not getting my cat an education. So, just finished up the morning meeting. Yeah, that's life. I thought about doing a video on the game that I'm making, but I don't want to have to mix work and play. And that's really what it comes down to, because I could do that, but it's just not fun to record, write up a script, and then record my voice, and then put it all together, do a lot of editing. It's just not my cup of tea when I just want to play games and have fun. So I thought about doing it, but then I did a bunch of recording on my game last night, and after I did my recording, because I was just playing the game for like 5 hours, I turned off my computer, but random sound deafness. I turned off my computer and I didn't end the recording. Because of that, the file got corrupt, and so 5 hours of recording is completely useless. And that is a problem with recording, but also that I tried to start writing up stuff and just can't do it. I'm terrible. I wish I could make videos on my stuff, but I'm just not that good. This is something though that I've always done. I used to take 6-foot poles. Jack, move before you get whapped. And I used to take these 6-foot poles and just spin them all day long, and that was my fun. Why are you chewing on the pole? That used to be my big pastime. Maybe I'll have to get one. Those things were heavy. They were like 15, 20 pound 6-foot poles. They're just solid. And I was spinning it so much and dropping it so much that it actually had a bend in this really thick pole over time. But that was my big thing. Martial arts. Playing with weapons. I would also spin a machete, just not like this. I'd take it, I'd hold it like this, and I'd toss it up, and I'd catch it. And now, I just sit around like a bum with all the workout equipment that I should be using that I don't. But I would like to work out my arms today. Upper body, nah, you know what, I think I'll do core today. Because that's the only complaint I have on myself is my core. And although you cannot target fat zones, it's impossible. When you lose fat, you lose it from your body pretty evenly, except for the stomach, which is the last to go. Because that is the easiest spot for the human body to store fat, is the stomach. You can't just target that. Imagine if you were able to target fat zones, and so you targeted your stomach, so you had this flat belly, and then you just had like these really, really fatty arms and fatty legs. You can't target fat zones. But you can evenly distribute or lose weight, and it'll distribute the weight, you know, however it sees fit. But the stomach is the easiest part for the human body to hold it at, and that is the last place you're ever going to lose it. Because that's the way it is. What do you want, Jax? You want your camera time? So yeah, I will head back downstairs. I will start doing crunches and leg lifts and why did this word get lost in my head? Planks. And that's what I'll do. That, work, relax, play games, pet the cat, spin a stick. Whee. It's not heavy enough. All right, plants are also slowly dying. Slowly. The watermelons, I think those are watermelon, it might be cucumber, I don't know. But those are doing well. Those are looking sad and pathetic. So we'll probably have to replant whatever those were. Tomatoes, they're holding on as best they can. And the peppers are starting to come through nicely. I just hope they stay like that. But we'll see how it goes over the course of time. It's gonna be cold all week. And woke up and it was 33 degrees outside at the end of April. And this is why I do not like this place. One of the many reasons I don't like cold. And I would be more inclined to spend time outside if it was warm. During the summertime, I'm outside fairly often doing some sort of yard work probably, or grilling. Sometimes just leaving the door open. Just getting that fresh air, but you can't do it for 6 months out of the year. So I'm stuck indoors because I'm a pansy when it comes to the cold. I'm not gonna go out there, freeze, no. Not my cup of tea. So, yeah. Them's the times. Maybe next week or next month will be warm. I'll find out eventually. Alright, back to work. Alright, I'm taking my headphones off. My buddies online are talking about how undercover cops bust undercover cops that are drug dealers. They bust the undercover cops that are drug sellers, and one of them said, if that isn't the Spider-Man pointing at the other Spider-Man meme. Then they kept going and I hopped off, but that was great. He said, imagine one is the friend to another and like, hey man, we are so on to these guys. And they're talking about their cases and then they go and bust each other. Great times. I am going to start up the water because Mary wants spaghetti today. And she's almost home. Apparently I need to do the dishes. Let's see if there's any clean ones. Aha. Because I'm a lazy one. We've got a lot of dishes. Oh well. We'll worry about that later. For right now, focus on making food. Hi, Jax. How are you, buddy? Well, you better watch out. I'm a little bit bigger than you. So yeah, Mary's on her way here. Correction. She probably just picked up Shaun right now. So she'll be on her way home soon. She has to pick up Sky, so she'll be home in 20 minutes. A little bit over, 25. This new game, you know, I'm taking it nice and easy. I only played 1 hour. Disappointingly, but I'll be able to put in some hours later on tonight. My friend was watching it. It's a pretty cool game. I like it. And It's got a couple interesting turns. You know, you're running one way thinking one thing, and then you're running back the other way thinking something else. It's a good story so far. I like it for only being 6.5 hours in. Although, I was showing my friend a couple of the bosses that there are, and I got my butt whooped by them. Which, in a rather comical sense, one of the bosses is a bunch of vegetables. And you gotta fight them. It's weird, but then after you beat them, a skewer comes down and skewers them all, and now they're all a mega boss. And I got my butt whooped. Pretty hardcore. So, tonight is going to be spaghetti. And Mary and I are going to start watching the new anime that popped up yesterday because she seemed to really enjoy that one a bit more. I could see it in her face. She was smiling, she was laughing. She enjoyed it, she was intrigued. And that is what I want her to do when watching anime. So, looks like I'll be watching rom-coms. And I'll take the laptop upstairs with me. Keep an eye on all that stuff while I slowly work on dinner. But yeah, overall, it's just nice to have something that I actually want to play, and then I'm not trying to just bulldoze my way through it. And I really need to stop just getting games and filling up my Steam library when I don't need to be. I could hear Mary's battery over on the side table give me the notice that it's fully charged by a really, really, really light ringing sound. Alright. Now the bottom of my feet feel weird. So just toss lotion on them and then just put socks over top of it. And now it is time to make of the food. Start off by filling this up with water. So a fun little thing is when you're cooking ground beef, to know that 20% of the ground beef that you cook, depending on the fat content of course, is lost. So if you're cooking 1 pound of ground beef, that you will have 0.8 afterwards when it's done fully cooked. So what I did was we got these little 10-pound chubs of ground beef, and I cut them into 8 sections, which leaves enough for that extra little bit, so that in the end I have an actual 1 pound of ground beef in the meal, which has made them more meaty, which makes me happier. And Mary doesn't eat meat much, so I mean she gets to suffer a little, but I'm doing great. Okay, that pan's done filling. Move a couple things out the way. Okay. Let's get it going. Alright, so while those go, I need to cut up onion. Meow. That's right, we still have a little bit. Where is it? There you are. Okay. The audio too. So this is the leftover of an onion that was inside of another onion. Now, Mary was watching some sort of food show. And they had said that putting oil in the water does nothing because the oil just sits at top and it never gets on the noodles. However, in my own personal experience, I have found that putting the oil in there stops them from sticking afterwards when you put them in the colander. So although the oil just sits at the top of the water and it's not laying on the noodles themselves, when you do go to pour it out into the sink, that oil runs on top of the noodles. Yes, it does work. If it didn't, I wouldn't do it. But afterwards, the other thing I like to do is I like to put butter in the pan and stir the noodles up with the butter. If you don't do it with the oil, then they end up a little sticky, unless you use an exorbitant amount of butter, but I'm not about to do that. Meow to you too, Jax. Meow to you too. And I guess while I'm off the computer for a minute, you know what? Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go save my game. Close out of it for a bit. I don't need useless time just being racked up on it. Not that it affects the gameplay at all, but this is what I do. This is my area. I got this. We've got, going through my desk, keyboard, microphone, back scratcher, inhaler, never know, just in case. My spoon, that goes to my cashews because I'm not about to reach in and get my hands all nasty and then touch my keyboard. It's not going to happen. Water cup, water, general stuff, more water, and a little rice bag that we tossed in the microwave. And that's my computer desk right there. Very simplistic. Gets the job done. Although I do need a new desk eventually. But I want like a nice wide desk. I need new monitors. So all that stuff will come in time. The only thing that I was really hard up on getting was memory for my computer, and I got that, so I am happy. Because it was odd. My RAM wasn't running out of space, but I was getting lag in games, and I was looking at all my benchmarks, and my memory was the worst of them all. But when I put in the memory, I no longer got that lag I used to get, even though it wasn't capping out. I don't get it, but maybe my computer is like, yeah, we gotta hold back just in case. Either way, I like it. I like the new memory, I'm happy with it. There's never gonna be enough, but it's definitely an improvement. Because the more memory slots you have, and the more memory you have in those slots, the faster your stuff will process, right? Instead of having 2, you can have 4. So have 4 things processing instead of 2. Makes it more efficient. Nerd stuff. Alright. Ground beef's almost done. This. I spent a good portion of my morning working and getting queries, taking care of a couple tickets, helping a couple things. And so I got it done. What am I doing? I don't need to place this in yet. So I got it in, I got it all fixed up, and the rest of the day wasn't too bad. Alright, now the spaghetti sauce. Pushing the limits of the pan much? Stir it nice and gently because of how full the pan is. Oops. Because that's what'll happen. Alright. Spaghetti is halfway done. Now we just gotta wait on those noodles. Well, Mary said that it was raining and snowing earlier. For us, it was just slightly raining up here. But it was so slightly that you couldn't see the rain, so I had to see it by looking at the pond to see the little... I got a message about these things that they said, oh yeah, we'll send it to you. And I haven't heard nothing else, so guess I'll just wait and see. What a project. Hey, here comes Mary. Down the little street. Alright, time for me to turn on the switch, finish up dinner. We'll watch some anime. And then afterwards I'll head back down to my command center. Hello there. How are you, Sky?
Alright.
How was school?
Alright.
Get any girlfriends?
No.
Any boyfriends?
No.
Any friends?
No. Oh, what's in that box?
Something, I think they're filters for Grandma's furnace. You do alright at school today?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get a call from the school, Dad. Alright. And there she is. Come on, girlie. Get your butt moving.
I had to wait for Shaun to get out of the car. He was taking forever.
Oh, you had to wait for him to get out of the car, huh?
Then Skylar ran into the garage, ran right into that tennis ball. It was funny. That's why it's slammed. Also, I got his pictures, so maybe I can order them now.
Alright. Well, looks like we're gonna go through picture stuff then. Stir the noodle.
Smells yummy. Is it done?
No. Just waiting on the noodles.
Well, that's the best part.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Best part is the meat.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
You said that you were going to go out today and buy me pretzel buns. Did you do it?
No, my wife hasn't told me to.
I thought you were actually going to just do it without me having to remind you to do something.
You think that I can remember a damn thing without having to be told?
Okay. I'll just use regular bread, mine.
You sure?
Yeah.
I mean, I could head out right now.
No, it's fine.
What are you doing there, cat?
You just climbed in Shaun's
He's like
arms.
really sniffing them really hard.
What's in your pocket? Is catnip in your pocket?
No, I think it's whatever is right here. This is whatever he was sniffing.
That was weird. He just climbed up in his arms.
Like he just smells something on your churn. Let's see where he's trying to sniff.
I mean, it smells like school. Oh, he went to work today. Were you around other animals?
Oh,
Oh, no, it wasn't. There's glass between me and the cats.
yeah, but the
You
whole
can still smell the cat.
the whole place just
He works at
reeks
PetSmart.
and it sits on you over time. So he's smelling all those other animals.
That's what it is.
And he's really wanting to get to know them.
There are like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 7 cats there. 2 of them are kittens.
He's also drooling on you a little bit.
One of them must be a feet. Do you hear that, Shaun? There's kittens. You want to go look at them?
If only.
Dad loves kittens.
Yeah, it's
You ever
just,
want a
it's
cat?
you. You smell like PetSmart, which smells like animals heavily.
And he loves it. He's having a field day.
He is really smelling me.
Yeah, he is hyper intrigued with you.
Why?
I think these noodles are done.
Okay. Jesus.
That was funny.
Yeah. He sure as hell smells them. That's what it was. I didn't even realize he had work
He
pants
just kind of just hopped up on the table and started crawling into my arm.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, because he smells all them cats.
Well, at least we figured it out.
I figured it out. You're welcome.
We.
I figured it
Teamwork.
out. I did it.
All me.
It was definitely just me.
All right.
Home tomorrow?
Huh?
You working from home tomorrow?
Yes.
I think those noodles are done. You gotta make them all mushy.
Mushy noodle. Yeah.
Skylar.
Hmm?
I thought he was Skylar for
Oh.
a minute.
He went back over so that Jax could just keep smelling them.
Yeah.
When are we ever gonna get those Little Caesars things? Because those cheesy breads are good.
Oh, they haven't done that since COVID.
I know.
And then Skylar will be at the school next year.
If any of you have a kid that has that Little Caesars thing going on, you let us know. Because those things are good.
Okay. Back to normal.
Yeah. Although he's trying to figure out how to get off of you, but... Alright. Dinner is done. Is he still can't figure it out yet? Jax. Jax. Dummy. Butt face. Jax. Oh. Jax. Right there. There's a hole.
Let's see if we can get back inside. It would be so stupid.
You good, Jax?
Freezing more.
He climbed up.
Take my pop. No, I have
Now it's chilly outside.
One.
dinner's ready. Come and get it. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
That's the first time I've ever done that. Like crawling up into my arms.
Yeah.
Which is, it just feels
He was intrigued by the smell of the other animals. Alright, time to eat. Nom, 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 nom. Alright. Well, I've been downstairs just playing games, having fun, living life.
That same game you downloaded?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's keeping me occupied. And then Mary's over here messaging me.
Yeah.
Things like this. And so yeah, Mary just bought the boys' school pictures, and
Which was weird because for the same package for Shaun. Shaun's package cost me $10. Same exact thing for Skylar's. Cost me, where is it? $53.97 for the exact same thing. Just because they're at two different schools, so they have to do two different packages through the same company. Which was dumb.
very.
Oh well. But we're gonna end the video here. The boys are about to come out and watch anime, and I'm gonna edit and then go to bed.
And I'm gonna play video games.
So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Merry Christmas!